What is up, YouTube? So today I want to talk about a topic of information while you're out and about camping, local information. There's a bunch of different ways you can get it. You can get on like Facebook through your phone or your computer or tablet. You can go to like a search on Google, that kind of thing, and find local happenings, stuff like that. Almost everybody with a smartphone has like a weather app or something loaded on it. But that's not the only way. Your phone isn't the only way you can get that information. It's usually the quickest. But what do you do if you're somewhere that's got really bad cell service? Well, there are other options. One option, as you see above me, is a TV. One of the things, as you can see the TV right now, we got the weather going in the background. I just did a video on a antenna install, and I talked about scanning channels and finding the local antennas in your area using an app. You can refer back to that video if you wanted to see what I was talking about the app. And then you can just turn on your TV and watch over-the-air TV. Now, that's not cable. That is antenna TV broadcasting over the air that is free. You know, some other options you have, other than your phone or the TV, are I myself have a personal scanner. I keep it here in my camper. My camper is on a permanent campsite. Let me spin you around here and I'll show you real quick. All right, so that scanner, I paid about $5 for that scanner a few years ago, and I looked up online how to program the channels in. It's real simple to program. And then I found the local county emergency frequencies on the internet, and I plugged them into the scanner using the little keypad there. And now when the police or the fire department get called out, I actually can hear what's going on. Now, I went that route because I've always had a scanner, and I'm a volunteer firefighter and an EMT in this area. So when I'm down here at the camper during the summer when I'm living here, I can use that to hear what's going on around me, and then I'll give me a heads up. I also have my own personal pager through the fire department that alerts me if we have something in our area. So that is another option. You don't have to use an actual scanner though. If there's something going on, there is an app. Here, let me show you the app real quick. All right, so I have a folder here for emergency stuff. So in this folder, I have 511 PA, which gives me information on the roadways in Pennsylvania. I have a FEMA app, which tells me if there's anything going on, like national disaster kind of stuff. I've got the ERG manual and another hazmat manual in here. I use those for the fire department. This and the I Am Responding, they're IAR, and the Active Alert are also fire department apps that I have. But the one I'm specifically talking about that is good for just about anybody, this particular one I carry is called Scanner Radio. You click on that. You can see I already have it on a specific station that I use. But if you go to Browse, service here is really crappy. It may not work real well, but there we go. And you can scroll through everything, or you can click on Nearby, and now it's going to tell you what's nearby. There we go. So Lycoming County, which is where we're at. Montgomery Borough, which is a little local town right next door to us. KB3 AWQ is a repeater. Columbia, Montour, that's counties that are probably half hour or so from here. It's just a matter of finding where you're at county-wise and picking a local scanner that close to you, and then you can listen to what's going on. So if it's like a bad storm, you can turn that on and listen to what's going on and say, okay, yep, I know that I don't want to go down this road. We're planning on travel on the next 10, 15 minutes. I'm listening to what's going on. Okay, it's saying that Interstate 80 has an accident on it. I know not to take Interstate 80, so we're going to take some side roads. And then you can plan it out using your GPS and stuff. So that's just another option that I have on my phone that I use it, I think is handy. All right, so another option is a radio, AM/FM radio. A lot of campers have them built right into them. Obviously, every car has some type of radio in it, so you could use that to find out what's going on. So those are another option. You know, you turn on radio, turn it to a local station, which I have already on. We won't have that up too much because, you know, copyright issues and my video get taken down for that. We don't want that. So another option is AM FM radio in the camper. All right, so other than the camper radio, there are other options. If you don't have a radio in your camper, you could, you know, they sell CD player radios at Walmart, Sam's Club, all the big box stores. Most of them are really kind of big and clunky for my liking. What I do have one of those radios in the bedroom next to the bed, but I have this radio. This was my grandfather's radio. It is from the 60s, 70s, I don't know. I'd have to really do some research to figure out when it's from. But it's an old AM FM radio. And you just turn it on here. And you got the radio. So you can listen to the radio and that'll tell you local going-ons. It'll tell you the emergency stuff going on. I know this is more focused at, you know, emergencies and stuff like that, but it's also, you know, something to find out what festivals and if you're into car shows or if there's fairs or carnivals in your area. This will tell you what's going on. A lot of radio stations have in the mornings, their news will talk about local going-ons, and throughout the day they'll advertise stuff that are free to go to or events, you know, concerts, that kind of stuff. So here's another option, just a little radio. I like to sit outside, set this on the picnic table next to me while I'm sitting in my chair, turn it on, and I can listen to the radio. If you're somewhere that doesn't have power, say you're boondocking, here's a nice option. This is rechargeable, so I can recharge it here in the camper. It has a solar panel on top. Has the antenna, you know, so just like a regular radio, you can put the antenna up and get better channels and stuff. Or it has a crank, and for every so many rotations, yeah, you'll be sitting here forever, but for every so many rotations, you get a couple minutes worth of radio out of it. You wouldn't want to sit here and crank it to full charge just to listen to radio, but this has, let me get you up close here. This has an AM FM radio, AM, FM. It's got
mostly sunny 69.
The weather station,
elsewhere around
and
the
not just this weather station,
sunny 77.
but I can change which weather channel we're on, and depending the area depends on which weather station you have. You know, so you have that option. Turn that off so we're not wasting the battery. So charges itself using the solar. You can charge it by cranking it. You can keep it charged by using your power. Charge it off your car, you know, whatever. Also has a external power spot on the back there where you can plug a USB into it and use it as a battery pack to charge your phone if you need to. Just overall pretty handy dandy little thing. So that weather feature, if I had this on the weather app, or the weather feature, I could sit there and listen to the weather station talk over and over again. Or on the top here, there is a little button that says alert. I don't know if you can see it there. Let's see here. Can you focus in? And there's a little button there, kind of backwards on your guys' end because of the camera, but there's a little button there that says alert. I can turn it on to alert. And the alert feature will only trip it to start talking if there's a weather alert. Like the National Weather Service puts out the alert, it'll beep over your TV, over your phone, over your radio. Well, they do the same thing here, and then this will start talking. So you can have this set to alert, turned on the weather station, one that you know works in the area, and let it go and sit and listen to it. Or not have to listen to it, just let it sit by your bedside, and then if something happens, it'll go off, which is really good to know. You can set it on that station when you get to where you're going, hit the alert button. You don't need to listen to it all day, but if there's an alert, it will go off. So that's another option. So like I said, you have multiple options. You have your TV, like up above here. You have radios, your car radio, camper radio, little portable radios. You got apps on your phone that you can download. I have a scanner in here, like I said. They also make them handheld portable scanners like that have batteries in. But all they are is a scanner. They make them. Radio Shack used to sell them back in the day. I think Walmart had them at one point. So you have those that you could use. Obviously, they're not as convenient because you got to program in the stations yourself. So, you know, like the local dispatch channel is 154.430. You'd have to type that in. And so you'd have to look all that up, where the app on your phone automatically has that in. You just find your county, that kind of thing. So, you know, that's what today's video was about. Getting information, both emergency and, like I said, listening to radio and TV stations for local happenings and knowing what's going on. So, hope it was a little bit of informative. It was a shorter video than usual. Hope you guys are okay with that. And as always, don't forget to comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Take care.